lingering soreness in his shin. George Springer will lead up.
216 earned run average. He's got a great fastball. Yeah, he's as good as anybody right.
And a break.
Yeah, and like I said, and Springer and Simeon, Jays who have faced him in the past.
And he gets him to chase down and away, striking Springer.
Striking, and he finishes you off with this great splitter.
Leading 33rd double of the season last.
Basically, but they got a lot of hot bats in their lineup.
This ball is lashed to
side of the infield, and Gosselin was on his toes. He takes us now. He's squaring it up.
So, as you know, looking to break out here tonight. It's under the glove of Gosselin into left field.
You can. 18 homers.
And a slider up in the zone, but Teoscar.
We're there, but he has been great.
Guerrero is on the move into very shallow left field. It'll be just enough. Will head of the mound, bottom one. He is the major league leader in home runs overall.
This ballpark is earned run average in 3 previous.
Bull on the infield. And a huge first cut as he found.
Angel record for home runs by a left hand.
This one to left center field. It'll bounce.
That tells me he's not as aggressive. He's waiting to see what snapped a 13-game homerless drought.
American League, a tough out as we've talked about over the course. He pops one up, and Guerrero can't
pull off Guerrero.
And they know that the Yankees are trailing in their game against. Enjoying a much-deserved night off as Barrios gets a call at the knee.
Four-seam, a couple of fastballs, and they're both about 94, 90. And then he'll throw a changeup as well.
Knocked it up on the infield, and Barrios is going.
I mean, he's back at shortstop, second straight game with both.
Utility guy, really, but the
triple in that doubleheader.
And he walked it.
A deal with the veteran Justin Upton.
Well located to
this lineup overmatched. They didn't have a chance. Dirt.
1-2. Guerrero is there. Infield fly rule in effect.
Gave up a leadoff double and then a pop. Don't mess with Pete's pitchers.
How about this? Simeon is lineup, but they have found a way to make it tonight, which again looks a little bit different with Bo Bichette.
You know what? There's no reason to rush him back into the lineup.
Take in that series and to be a part of our coverage over the week. There's a ground ball to short, backhanded stop. Grichuk at 252. Field, but it is playable for Marsh. And here's Breivik Valera for his first at bat tonight. He swung the bat. Good sound to it, lined into right center, but on top of the second. From Barrios in his tenure buck. Loaded in the first. Joe Adell, Brandon Marsh, and one on Adell. And another very close miss. And Blue Jays baseball on Sportsnet, presented by. Racing back, Dickerson, and it's on to third. Into second goes Marsh, and the Angels want to stay out of the big inning this early in the game.
One. Ohtani, of course, is on deck with the fastball.
Line to center field. Grichuk coming on, makes the catch. Here comes Adell from third. The throw on a bounce, and it's not in time. Another change, and he's fallen to behind 2-0.
I wouldn't give in to him, obviously. 3-1.
Wow. 90.
Barrios says they have identified they can elevate.
Big pitch here, and he missed in with a rendered already by Barrios.
Fletcher, you just got to be on your toes on the infield and hope he hits it.
3-1, and he missed. Walked another one, and the bases are loaded.
But he left that game with a 2-2 score. He's rotating an awful lot when you rotate.
Up the middle, a base hit. Marsh will score. Ohtani will score. Throw to third, not in time. And it's 3-0 Angels. This kind of a night, especially the lack of command, and as you said, base hit into right field. Not hit hard.
Problems pitching in this ballpark. This is just a good swing.
In the first, when Barrios did a great job to pitch out of trouble, put a bit of a cap on how many pitches Barrios, but he's got a chance to start 2, and he wins to the end of 2. By the way, Kevin Biggio began a rehab assignment.
You just have to be aggressive. You can't expect him to walk himself into trouble. You just have to have that mindset. Ohtani.
3-2. But he does walk Espinal to begin the third. Shohei Ohtani. Reese at 270. 1-1. Ground ball to second. Fletcher. You wonder too if what Ohtani is doing, does it lead
to have him be a two-way player.
Springer reaches for it and fouls it off.
So many weapons, and you see he always
8-7. As Springer hits one sharply to third, to second one, and down 4. Jose Barrios facing Jose Iglesias for a base hit. Got out of it by starting that 1-6-3 double play. And he got him.
On track, and if he puts up a couple of zeros here.
It's in that 4-run second inning for the Angels. Ground ball. But the only, well, there are times too where the third base ball up in the zone that's sent down in. A glazed one was 78. That one was under 70.
Appear to be anything physically wrong. I mean, I'm watching what
appears to be wrong. Field. Grichuk has room, and the inning is over. Third is first time up. It'll be 5-0 Angels as Simeon fouls it off right.
Now Blue Jays with the 8 slider will be a little bit slow.
And down and away, ball 4. Meanwhile, and then Tim Anderson with a home run off Zach. Grandstand of the ballpark, and I'm sure everybody had the time of their life. Now pitch will advance Simeon up to second. And
now with shoulder fatigue, but they got back into the
1-1 and had to reach.
And up 7 home runs this season. This is just.
And he got him. Looked like a good slider on the outside.
But you're right. This is a slider. You can see the spin on it.
And that's a base hit into left field. Simeon had to wait to make sure it was going to get through. Still will come around.
Corey Dickerson's a very good low ball hitter.
Right back to it, and he beat him again.
697. You're going to be late.
First one down, a run in this inning. It's that hard splitter in the dirt, and Teoscar.
Coach is going to check on this.
Grichuk looking to pick him up, drive him in, get field. This is going to be RBI number 70. Hernandez in to score easily. Grichuk
for 100, same for Bo. I mean, that's
this deficit. To left field, but right at Upton, and that'll retire the side. Back within 3. The team as many innings as he can. Bullpen worked too hard tonight. Grounded to short.
It's the first inning that Barrios is able to retire.
2-2 again. Got it. Good curveball there and a swing and a miss. Now Phil Gosselin, the third baseman, he has walked. And he gets him. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Jamie Campbell and Joe Siddle. Trailing the Jays are 5-2, but they did just get a couple of. I think
on either way for sure.
Swing and a miss to get.
Haven't seen many of those.
His face out there on the mound, even in the heat of competition.
Rattled, of course. He just has had a lot of success, so he didn't.
Liner to center.
That had at bats against Ohtani prior to this game
is going to be right. The Angels have a ton of money touting that kind of a salary a couple of years from now. Strike 3. Baseball on Sportsnet presented by TD.
But I would think there'd be a certain amount of struck out on. Just had to reach for it a little.
Upton hits it right at Grichuk.
In his delivery all night long, but
0-2. Field line, and that is a fair ball. He'll make the turn and head on into second with a one-out double.
The other day and got a pop-up, but unfortunately.
Another 2-2. And into center, a base hit. And Iglesias will come in to score. Fastball, runner going, throw down, and
Job by Simeon coming in front of that McGuire.
And how about this? Marsh with a little last night. X-rays were negative. They didn't make a roster move. They didn't put a knotted up on him pretty good. A high fly ball to right. Room for Teoscar.
And got a pop-up, but unfortunately Vladimir.
And they're down 6-2 tonight, being out.
Last inning he retired the side in order.
Inning. Simeon is lined out and walked in the air to center field, but playable for Marsh.
And it's not unusual. We mentioned the Blue Jays fall after that previous pitch.
And he walked his last time up. The Blue Jays getting both of their runs in the from Randall Gritcher. And that ball lined to
high breaking ball. And Ohtani's asking
of the night came on a couple of innings ago. If you
did it perfectly.
And he got him. Angels going to the bottom of the sixth.
His last two outings, he made his debut on the was kind of snaky, a little bit of a three-quarter.
And he freezes him with a
aggressively pound that strike zone, and he gets
a good start to this outing for on the infield. He uses the whole field. One pops it up in foul territory for Guerrero. They're hoping Ryan Baraki can get sorted out. The acquisitions. Little chopper. This is going to be tricky. To the 500 mark at 58 and 58. They've been
2-3 game series back to back against the Astros to finish up means, but he's coming back from hip surgery.
A chance to win. Oakland's getting that every single night. Snapped off. You got first and second. And 6-2 Angels.
3 hits and a couple of strikeouts. Blue Jays stormed back and had a
1-2. And he went one down.
He got Randall. Blue Jays just never could string anything together.
And a routine fly ball to right. Joe Adell 2 down. Last couple of weeks, but still 6 games.
Still 6 games over 500. Kind of interesting.
Ground ball to short, and it's for the newer ballparks. Not at all.
No.
Second inning of work for Kirby Snead. Hits a fly ball to center field. And they're
London or Sydney. He always is in charge. Looks like he's getting ready to pitch the bottom of the 8th.
Fly ball to right. 2 down. Variety of different roles. Here he is, Buck, on a big league match. Got a lot going on. Ground ball to third. Up with it, Espinal, and Opes. One field, and immediately Lagares gets a play. 1 down. In the air to shallow center field. Mark for 2 with a walk in this game. Looks like the slider down and away on the next pitch. Oop, but he missed up and in with that slider.
Lineup, and that's Bo Bichette. This is
closer, multi-inning guy on many occasions.
2-2.
And he got it. Once again, here are Jamie and Joe. Overton, you got to have some jitters, right? Even Buffalo. So that might help a little bit as Gurriel comes on to make a 3 innings in relief a bunch of times. Had some 1-inning relief.
Pictures on the wall in the locker.
Simeon.
Yeah, Mayfield came in when Ohtani.
It up. Guerrero in foul territory on Sportsnet, presented by TD. Raisel Iglesias is back out there after strike tonight for the Jays. 3-game series with the Mariners tomorrow night. Field. Marsh is there.
Ray 9 and 5.
Looks like he got it, and he did. Gurriel sends one just inside the foul pole down the left field line. Number 14 on the season with some back tightness, and he makes the most of it. Their final out. Breivik Valera is the batter. 0 for 3.
Consistent as any pitcher in a rotation, and he's been kind of. Yeah, obviously the Blue Jays, they just can't.